Hey, what's up everybody? This is my 24 MT-09. Full exhaust, tail delete. Tag do have a tag. Tag is down there, just not showing you guys. Actually I can cover it. Got my blinkers. I don't know if you guys see that. There's LED strips, okay? Got a tag light, got my LED strips, you know, very cheap, very affordable. You know, got a bunch of dead bugs. It has a screen protector right here. This is a Joy Room phone mount. You know, it's very cheap. Obviously, you don't want cheap phone mounts, but I make good money, but I can't see myself paying for a quad lock. That's ridiculous. Stock tires still. You know, bike's only got 2,000 miles on it. And this is the entrance. So some more hurricane trash. That's horrible. This is the entrance to, what is it? I think it's called Pine Island. I never really go here. It's like the farthest point of like Aripeka. It's not even called Aripeka anymore, but it's the same road. Actually it's not. You take a turn off of it, but we'll show you guys this real quick. It might still be closed. He head nodded. Close enough. A little bit. It's been closed since the hurricane. There used to be like a little office right there behind the park closed sign. I mean, all they gotta do is just open it back up. But it has dropped 10 degrees since I came over by the water. This is crazy. Seen that, but that guy just literally stopped. Yes, this guy was stopped, but that guy literally just stopped. I swear, these old drivers, you just got to be on a swivel about them. Definitely will be filming more videos out here. It's just beautiful. We're coming up back over the one bridge, Rogers Park. But in my first video I talked about, you know, how many bikes I got, and you may think, oh wow, it must be very nice to have all those bikes. It is. The maintenance is unfortunate, you know, oil for all of them, chain maintenance for all of them, besides the four-wheeler. What do I do for work? Okay, well, as you can see, I have a job, you know. I 100% self-sufficient, you know. I don't make any money. No one pays my bills. I pay all the bills, you know. My girlfriend goes to college. I pay the bills. But as you can see, we are riding on the road right now, okay? And you know what that means? We're riding on the road. That's what that means. No, but what I do for work is I make the roads. Okay. As you can tell from my name, you know, Asphalt Cowboy. We all call ourselves Asphalt Cowboys. You know, it's not just my name, it's the name of the channel. But when you pave, it's a family, okay? And with asphalt, you know, almost anybody that's in asphalt, you know, they're not your blood family, but they're your family. You know, we look out for one another. It's a very dangerous job. It's just as dangerous as riding a motorcycle. Because, for example, we could be paving this right here, and you got traffic right there, and to me, I got one of the most dangerous jobs. I am a, you know, street operator. I'm a screw man, and I'm right there by traffic. You know, we're paving. You know, I-4 is a really busy road. We're paving off I-4 right now, and it's very dangerous. You got semis doing freaking 80 miles an hour. You got cars doing 100. You know, I'm 1 foot away, 2 feet away from death. You know, I wouldn't know it because if I'm dead, I'm dead. But no, I've been paving for, you know, years. I work for a pretty high tier company. You know, down here in Florida, we got you know, a handful of, you know, high tier companies. I work at a very high tier company. You know, we're doing DOT stuff. Very rarely parking lots. That's, you know, I started asphalt in parking lots. You know, it was a lot of work, but it builds you. All right, so here's another little story. Right now, I'm going southbound. One day, you know, me and a couple friends, we're on dirt bikes, and we're coming southbound. Or no, we're coming northbound. I'm going southbound. We're coming northbound, going to the preserves. You know, as we used to ride our dirt bikes out there. You know, there's spots where you can hide the bikes. You know, people don't call and whatnot. You just hide them behind, you know, a couple mountains. You know, there's some pretty big cliffs. But what I'm getting at is, we rode on the road. You know, we were dumb kids. But in one of these parking lots, I'll point it out. I'll probably even stop and show you guys. This is where I almost got decapitated, okay? Very unfortunate. I got a bunch of other stories, but this is the story about, we were on the road, and then we went to the sidewalk, and then right here, I'll pull off to it. We were coming from over there, and you see that rope right there? That makeshift fence. I came through right there, right here, and I was on an XR80, right? And it was not fun, okay? Not fun by the slightest. That rope right there cut my neck all up, and we were going swimming that day, so I had to swim with a very cut neck. Very lucky, you know. I hit it probably doing a good 30 miles an hour, 25, 30 miles an hour. And it hit XR80, you know, pretty much the same thing as the XR100. And it hit the front number plate, and then it slid up, and it, boom, got me right in the neck. And it drug me off the bike. And thankfully, it was, you know, it's a pretty thin line, but hopefully it wasn't that thin. You know, thankfully it wasn't that thin. Hold on. But yeah, that was a very unfortunate, you know, I walked away, you know, cuts on my necks for like a week or two, and that was the story about how I got clotheslined off my bike. Bro, I just got, oh man, oh, you guys won't believe this. I just got stung in the neck for that little bit of a period of a time I was at that stop sign. I don't even think I came to a full stop. Woo! Damn. That's not the first time that's happened. It's been a while since that's happened. That brings back some other stories. One time, when I was probably like 12, I had a chest protector on, helmet of course, you know, gloves, riding a little 250EX, and a freaking bee stung me right in the shoulder, right in my left shoulder, right? I can't really see it, but right this shoulder. Anyways, it stuck right in my shoulder, and I looked down at it, and it was just sticking out. I'm like, are you serious? Freaking bee I just brushed it off. But yeah, as a kid getting stung, it hurts, you know. But like, I just got stung right now. It stings, but I've had worse things happen, you know. For example, I've gotten my foot crushed, you know. I've got my arm ripped out. My hand broke twice. I went through a windshield. That was a car accident, you know. We'll talk about these another time. There's a lot of different riding you can do around here. Not just Florida, but right around here. Now there's a spot right here, off to the right. It's called the Mines. It's what we call it. You know, you're not supposed to go in there. We go in there. You know, obviously. But I'll take you guys in there for a whole nother set of videos on the dual sports, you know, on the CRF, whatnot. And look at that thing. That's crazy. And there's actually, stay tuned because there'll be a video on that. There's a wooden bar, a 2-story wooden bar back there, okay? And it's crazy. It's owned by millionaires, you know. It's got a freaking floating deck and all that. It's been some years since I've been back there. You know, it's been some years, you know, probably 5 years or so. So hopefully it's still there, you know. I got stories. When I tell you I got some crazy stories, I got some crazy stories, okay? Goosebump stories, all right? I've lived around here my whole life, so I got plenty of stories. This right here is known as, if not the most dangerous road in America, it's probably I guarantee you it's the most dangerous road in Florida. This is US Highway 19. Okay, people die on this road all the time. I have dead friends that we're gonna go visit real quick. Okay, and it's just very unfortunate, you know. To be honest, I have one friend left, okay? His name's Tyler. Shout out Tyler. He's my only friend, okay? Everybody else is dead, okay? Now I have some other, you know, buddies, you know, a bunch of buddies, but I wouldn't classify them as close friends. But this right here, let's get to it. This is one of the most dangerous fucking roads, okay? Sorry for cursing, but it deserves an F word in there because it is no joke. For example, I got right off the rip three dead friends on this road. One of them died together in an accident. One died a few years before that accident. In middle school, I was dating this girl, and well, I hope the audio is good. If not, it is what it is. I was dating this girl, and her cousin rode 4-wheelers. You know, I had a 4-wheeler. My 4-wheeler was broken down. I didn't ride that much, but he rode his 4-wheeler everywhere. Okay, talking about this way at 19, that way at 19, and one day he was crossing over, and it was very, very unfortunate. An older gentleman just didn't see him, and I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know who's to blame, but it's right up here. I'll point it out where it happened. He was crossing 19 on his 4-wheeler. You know, probably not the best idea. You shouldn't be. Just ride legal bikes. You know, it's easy to get a street legal, but he was crossing the road, and he got hit, and that was it, you know. And right here, it's honestly the same area, same exact area. He was right here, you know, coming out of this neighborhood, crossing over. This is the Honda dealership. This is our local Honda dealership. It's badass. But you see how I'm being very vigilant. I'm going kind of slow. These cars, they'll just pull out right on you, you know. This right here, he crossed over right here on the four-wheeler, got hit right there, dead. This right here, my buddies were in a Jeep Cherokee, okay? You know, Grand Cherokee, not even a Wrangler. They were coming, I don't know right now off the top of my head where exactly they were coming. What's up, guys? They were coming right, they were either going this, see how it's blocked off right there? They were coming this way or that way, but there was a street bike. This is very ironic. They died. You know, I'm a fan of, you know, riding a bike, doing wheelies and whatnot. It's not hurting anybody, right? But it hurt one, they're both close friends, you know. One very close friend that I grew up with, you know, Sam. And it sucks. It's already been 4 years, look at that. But you can't get sad, you can't get upset. You gotta keep riding. You gotta keep riding for them, okay? And you know, like I said, I'm a fan of people, you know, I'm riding fast, I'm not gonna hurt no one. This is the case that a street bike was riding fast and it cut through the Grand Cherokee and killed both of them. It killed all three of them, okay? The motorcyclist, his leg was found so far down the road. Like, it happened here, his leg was found by the Honda shop, all right? And they're all dead right out, you know. Britton was, I'm pretty sure he was dead. He was dead on impact. I'm not sure who was driving. I think Britton was driving. It's been a long time already. And you know, Britton Peterson, Sam Beatty, you know. My girlfriend grew up with Britton. I grew up with Sam. You know, I knew Britton, obviously. And it just sucks. I'm gonna get a picture here in a minute, because I don't know if you guys can see the profile picture on my YouTube. That's my DRZ, same spot a couple years ago. And but yeah, they got hit by a motorcyclist doing, you know, 100+ miles an hour, and it's good. It is what it is. And did you hear her? She said sorry for your loss. You know, it is what it is. I'm sure it'll be me one day. I take it easy, but yeah, Sam died in the hospital. You know, he's brain bleeding and whatnot. And I thought for sure he was gonna pull through. I woke up and I got told the news. I just didn't believe it. And yeah, it sucks. I'll go ahead, give him some time. Alright, we're pulling away from the crosses. You know, I was saying US 19 is a very dangerous road. This Bolton Avenue is also a very dangerous road. I have lost, you know, obviously my two friends right there, and another friend that I grew up with. He was walking. His name was Tyler Sheeks, all right? And he was walking. He was down here, and he got hit by. He was just walking. He got hit by a car and killed. And it's great. I have so many stories. You know, I'll try to only talk about the stories when I go past a certain spots, because there's so many stories. I could talk all day. It's horrible. You know, one day it will be me, but hopefully it's one day in the future. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's you just gotta be very grateful. You know, that's why when you look in the description, it says live in the now. You know, not only live in the now, but live for them. You know, live. Don't just survive every day. Live every day. I understand you gotta work and whatnot, but for example, I have bikes. I live. You know, I work, but I also get to live. You know, just cherish your loved ones. That's all I can say. This bike, why did I get a MT-09. Well, I was looking at getting like a used MT-07 just to do a little bit, you know, different, a little bit different style of wheelies than the dual sports I have. You know, anybody can wheelie a dirt bike. It's very easy, very simple. The bike's a lot lighter. But when I kept looking, I've been looking for like 6 months, a year for an MT-07. And then when I finally went down to it, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go buy one brand new. I'm done looking for, you know, a deal. And people would never mess me back for these good deals and whatnot. But why I got this bike is because I went there, and the price difference, you know, in my head, you know, a few grand, you know, I'm not really exactly how much, but a few grand really isn't the end of the world. You know, this is the most expensive bike that I've bought, and I've had, you know, multiple 600s, had a CBR 1000, and I never really liked being crouched down. You know, I didn't like that. So it's like I got this bike because I was gonna get another stunt bike, and it was gonna be the same bar, you know, bar position. But I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's try out an MT-07. And I was like, you know what? No. Let's try out an MT-09. And I tell you what, it's a little windy, but not really. If you've rode any bike that's not a super sport, let's say if you rode any enduro, any chopper freaking that had no windshield, any bike that really doesn't have any type of windscreen, you'll be just fine. I can do, is it my girlfriend's cousin? No, it's not. I can do every bit of, you know, 80 miles an hour plus, and be pretty comfortable, you know. And the way I see it is, the whole reason why I got this bike is because I wanted more power than, you know, my dual sports. But think about it, if it's really windy when you go fast, don't go fast. And that's, you know, that's the moral of the story. One of my friend's dad always used to say, keep it under 100, you know. And as long as you keep it under 100, you got a really, you know, big probability of not dying. You know, as soon as you go over 100, the Angels can only fly 99 miles an hour, okay? And that's what he always used to say. So that was another big thing. This bike tops out 145, whatever, stock. It's tuned. It's got no top end, no limiter now, so it goes faster than that. But I still haven't even topped it out. Oh, that was a ZX500, I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I got this bike, and wow, was I impressed. You know, because I've had 600s and whatnot, and you know, they both have relatively around 100 you know, horsepower, but this just has that little bit more torque. It's just got that way more down low. You don't have to, that's 6th gear. That's 6th gear doing 60, and it still has a lot of bop, bop, bop. So it's very, very impressive. You know, I'm gonna go ahead, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video because I have a lot to talk about. That's why I started a channel, and I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you want to see. You know, off-road, on-road, four-wheelers. You know, I can do it all. I can even do some videos while I'm at work paving. You know, I'll do a little montage of, in the future, of me making the road and then me riding the road. You know, because that's cool. You know, I've paved a lot of roads around here. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.